today. From GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, it's the AFC Divisional Round Playoffs on EA Sports. It's the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Baltimore Ravens.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to chilly, but of course sold out Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Straight ahead, we punch the second of 2 tickets to the AFC title game, and we've got a great one in store, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. Hello, everyone. As the postseason continues here on EA Sports, we're pleased to bring it to you. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Go. So the football, as this offense gets set to take over.
Okay, ready? Panther Street! Panther Street!
Now a first carry here for Robinson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That's a pickup of 11 and a first down on their first offensive play.
And when you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
Stroud off the play fake. Rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this is caught at the 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Jackson Smith and Jigba, 64 yards. And the Chiefs are on the board first here in this division round matchup.
Well, this has been a quick strike offense all season long, finding many different ways to manufacture big plays.
They had a big playoff preview today in the papers, and it was about who would set the tone. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time? Let's keep doing it until they stop us. Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 8. Second quarter from Arrowhead. It's the Chiefs in possession, as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside the 20. A big play there for KC. 48 yards.
We always talk about the guy who paid off the play, don't we? A guy who caught it or ran it. But how about the elements that go into making a big play? This one in particular, able to scan the field. Pocket held up nicely. What a terrific job by the offensive line. The route, well run, and the football, right on the money.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Stroud looking to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Ravens are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look.
And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. 20. Finding Smith and Jigba downfield. Touchdown. Jackson Smith and Jigba with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Chiefs take the blocked field goal and convert it into 6 points. What a first half he is compiling here. He's already over 100 yards receiving and now 2 touchdowns, CD. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Robinson up the middle. Able to avoid him at the 40. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. Veteran running back like him, we've seen a lot of those chunk carries in his career.
And that's why you don't just look at his birth certificate and decide when a guy is done, right? Because you know as well as I do, in this league, as soon as you hit 30, they're looking to let you go if you're a running back. Sometimes there's a little tread left on the tires. They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Second down and a run by Robinson. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Stroud now on 3rd and 2. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That's on the tackle, Penei Sewell. And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. Stroud to throw it. Being chased out left. Stroud is hit and the ball is loose. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead. And it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. So they decline the holding penalty and will take the down instead, as that leads us to 4th. So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this will remain a 2-touchdown game. So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. So it's on to halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. This fourth and final matchup on this divisional round weekend. We'll get back to you guys in just a moment. We'll get started down at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, where it was the Dolphins who were able to pick up the victory at home. 35-24, the final score. We just watched a very good first half out of the Ohio State man, C.J. Stroud. His 2 touchdown passes helped pave the way.
Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The Raven offense set to start this third quarter. And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Smith and Jigba in motion right. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
And that's a great run, and this is where you've got a running back that feels like he needs to take over this football game. You're in the second half, you've got the lead, you're looking at moving on to the conference championship, and he's got to be saying, just keep giving me the ball, and I'll get us home.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Back to Robinson now on 1st down. What a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 70 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football off a triple option, you've actually called that play.
Stroud sets up the play action. Forced out to his left. On ill-advised throw, back over the middle, and it's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. So the holding call on the offense, so they go ahead and decline that one and take possession of the football on the INT. Straight ahead is Hall. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Jackson. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Jalen Carter, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5.
But found his way into the backfield, and he simply would not be denied.
Well, they say that life's all about opportunities, and that holds true when you're playing defense as well. How about him seeing that chance, making the most of it, did a great job of wrapping him up and bringing him down.
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Looking to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Hall. And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down. One quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. Fielded just inside the 20. Powers through. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. We'll call that a 49-yard punt, but a net of just 39 following the 10-yard return. And it's Chiefs football. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right.
And he's got Smith and Jigba.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well. No matter how one riffs, the other's right there to pick them up, and they are shredding them in this ballgame.
Going right back to Smith and Jigba.
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Jackson, Smith, and Jigba.
Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game.
And the Chiefs are drawing closer to a date in the AFC title game as they extend this 4th quarter lead. And that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
And this has been a tight game to this point. Of course, they usually are at this juncture of the playoffs. But with the lead in the football, the clock right now their friend as they try to book their spot in the conference championship next Sunday.
A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side.
Now he's loose again.
And in for the Chiefs touchdown.
Jackson, Smith, and Jigba.
75 yards.
And the Chiefs use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead.
I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. Man, one play, 75 yards in. Well, their defense did the job. They got the turnover on downs. Now what can the offense do as they take possession? They start on the ground with Robinson here.
They'll get it across the 35. It'll be 2nd down.
They're going to hurry back to the line now. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. So they come up on second down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. Again, it's Robinson. Oh, he's got some breathing room.
And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one.
This defense, Charles, they have unraveled here in the fourth.
In a sense, it's like they're being pressed, like in a basketball game, and they just can't get the ball over half court. I mean, no matter what they do, they can't get off the field. They can't slow them down. They're just going up and down the field against them. Yeah, unraveling would be a perfect word for them.
Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown.
Bijan Robinson
Taking it in from 11 yards out.
And the Chiefs continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead.
Apparently the week off hasn't hurt him one bit. 1,000-yard rushing.
So now we're in the final minute of the game in the fourth quarter as this offense gets ready to take over.
We've got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. Down to the 42, second down.
Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
Second down and 8.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
Outright to Smith and Jigba.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
Well, things obviously not going their way. Trailing here in the fourth quarter, and that penalty going to go ahead and give the other side some extra yardage.
We all know it's an intense game and things can get heated out there. That's part of the battle. But bottom line, you got to keep your cool. That was not an example of doing that.
5 yards, a good run there, and now second and goal. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Robinson is in. Touchdown, Chiefs. The Chiefs going to play on another week as we say so long, everybody.
today, from Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, it's the AFC Championship game on EA Sports. It's the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Miami Dolphins.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to chilly, but of course sold out GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Straight ahead, a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl, and it should be a great one, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. Hello, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. A little jet sweep to start the drive. There he goes, right side. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 23 yards, the final tally. Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end or the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward. A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Tally, that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a first down. And they'll go play action here with Stroud. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it. and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he...
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. A big play there for KC. 42 yards.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Play action. Stroud now. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Puka Nakua, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs are an extra point away now from moving out in front. That's why you've got your star out there. Throw the ball to him. They did.
That's simply saying we don't care what coverage you put out there. He's so good, we're going there with the football anyway.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Escaping the pressure right. Smith and Jigba with a grab. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. It's another first down on a big gainer there, 33 yards. And Stroud now to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete. Touchdown! Jackson Smith and Jigba. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
And that lead is now 7 with a chance to go to 8 or more if they want to get crazy.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with a 1-point lead, you'd have to think they'll be looking just to get this to halftime. Stroud now on 1st and 10. He finds Smith and Jigba. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Leaping, and he makes the grab. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Stroud. Eluding the pressure right. Pass complete there to Nakua. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Throwing now is Stroud.
Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. On the draw, Robinson. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And his kick here is good. And that will do it for this first half. Now following the field goal, what can this offense do? We're about to find out. 1st and 10, it's Stroud. And that's incomplete. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, it didn't look his way at all in the first half, and I'll bet you the offense coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
The 2nd down throw now from Stroud.
No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
Yeah, and then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first.
Now Stroud. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time.
And that's the kind of run you get when you know Super Bowl berth is in sight. They've got the lead. It's the second half. All those weeks of wear and tear in your body just go away. He's running with purpose now, and that's a heck of a run.
Stroud to the air on 1st and 10.
They'll roll him out right. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Jackson Smith-Njigba.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Chiefs add 6 to their lead.
That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the...
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And the pressure mounting with every passing minute. It's palpable right now. They're on top in the 4th quarter, clinging to that lead. A potential Super Bowl berth resting on their ability to manage the clock and manage that small lead. Stroud.
And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield.
So pass interference, the call there. Always, obviously, Charles, such a subjective call. You agree with the penalty?
Well, from where we're standing right now, I think the officials are tightening things up here in the second half. Maybe a defender gets away with that in the first, but this time the flag comes out, and I think it's a good call.
Now they'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10. And complete to Smith-Njigba.
Oh, no, he lost the football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, Because it went out of bounds, they retained possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Bijan Robinson, an 18-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs are able to build on to their fourth quarter lead. And that's certainly an important touchdown there and makes this a two-score game.
But it's
the Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, they can smell victory, partner. They can see it on the horizon, but certainly we're not done yet here. Defense still has 3 timeouts, and obviously this is a very slim lead they're holding on to.
And let's face it, the easiest way to get this done, challenge your ground game. Challenge your offensive line, your tight ends, your receivers. Anyone who's going to lay down a block, don't let there be penetration because they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and maybe bring extra people to the ball. If you can do that, make them burn their timeouts, run out the clock, life will be good. But if you really want to gamble a little bit, a quick play action, quick throw, might be able to get it done. Just make sure it's not incomplete and stop the clock.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. To throw is Stroud. Sliding out of the pocket. Going to throw right side here, complete. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Hand off now to Robinson. Good footwork at the 30. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. They'll run again here with Robinson. And he will have a Chiefs first down. And that's the one that should seal the victory. Stroud back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Flush to his right. That is intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here as the ball. And the Chiefs are AFC champs as we say goodnight, everybody. And that'll close the books on the conference championship for Charles Davis, myself, Brandon Gaudin, and
today on EA Sports. It's Super Bowl Sunday. It's the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Seattle Seahawks.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Tonight, it is all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Kansas City Chiefs taking on the NFC champions. Following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. And Charles, everybody here this week talking about the quest for the 7th Super Bowl title for this head coach. One that would put him in the top spot in the modern era.
And you have to think that the way the league is constructed, Brandon, parity rules, right? So let's face it.
This is caught inside the 15. A big play there for KC. 44 yards.
Well, after the standard 2-week layoff, you always wonder how's your offense going to respond and come out and play here in the Super Bowl. Well, they got a great answer right there and almost a sigh of relief on that side of the field because now they've got to feel like they can use their entire playbook and game plan for this one.
A chance for the first score of this Super Bowl. Here's first and goal. They'll run with Robinson. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. Again, it'll be Robinson. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Taylor is into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. So important in this league to capitalize on the other team's mistakes. And here they force the turnover on the opening drive, then come right down and score.
And I would add that it's important to capitalize on other teams' mistakes early. That way, you build confidence for yourself and your team. You start playing a little more freely. And
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered.
Stroud is hit, and the ball is loose. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And this is going to be dropped. Oh, my gracious. There was no one in his area code, but he could not hang on to it.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
I'll tell you what, this is not for the faint of heart right here. 4th down, this is taking a big risk. But it's as good a play call as you can imagine. And the defense just not able to come up with the stop they needed. And this is not just a 1st down, but a big play as well.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Robinson up the middle. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. Here's Stroud. This will be caught inside the 10. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A really nice gain of 25 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. Stroud getting his offense to the line quickly. Robinson will take this one in. It's a Chiefs touchdown. He had the option to hand that football. So we are in the final minute now of the 1st half as this offense gets ready to take over. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
2nd and 10, Stroud to throw yet again here. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball.
And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Bijan Robinson, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Chiefs continue to look good here in the 1st half of this Super Bowl.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down.
So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the 1st half. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. So it's halftime here on sports' grandest stage in the Super Bowl. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. What a season this has been. Hard to believe it ends tonight, as we'll get back to you guys for the second half of this Super Bowl in just a moment.
These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line. The Chiefs ready to go on offense to begin quarter number 3. And I think you'd have to say their coaching staff, all things considered, had to be on first down. Here's Stroud. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Third quarter of the biggest spectacle in sport, the Super Bowl. Thanks for joining us, everybody. 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Steps away to his left. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. And that'll be incomplete with a penalty flag here on the field. And I'm not sure he was still behind the line when he let that thing go. He broke that line of scrimmage and then let it fly, and that's an automatic flag.
Yeah, and you don't just lose the 5 yards there, but you lose it down as well. So he obviously needs to have better awareness about what he's going to do. Either tuck it and go, or throw it to a target and get that pass away.
He's going to go up top again. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And that will bounce out of bounds before they can get a return going. It'll be a 1st and 10 coming up as this offense takes over possession of the football in the 3rd quarter. They begin the drive with Robinson. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Stroud now on 2nd down. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
On 3rd down, Robinson. Past the 20. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. 84 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. So you got the lead here in the second half. Obviously, you love big runs like that at any time. Here you really like them.
And how about the confidence that's being exhibited by that offense now? They don't care what you're lining up doing on the defensive side. They want the big fella to carry the football and carry it often.
Back to throw. Stroud. Buying time to his left. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Back at the 5-yard line now. 2nd and goal. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Bijan Robinson with his third. Back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this 3rd quarter. They go play action here on 1st down. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Stroud out of the gun here. Looking left side, and it's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. His second catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to take possession here at their own 47. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. A shotgun snap to Stroud. Going right side here, and that's complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 34. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Throwing again is Stroud. And they're going to get it. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Felix Anudike-Uzomah in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. They run the draw here with Robinson. And he'll take this one down near the 15. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Third and goal, a big play in this Super Bowl. They'll run again. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Here we go, a big play in a tight game late. They're going on 4th and goal. Here's Stroud. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he had to force it there on 4th down, and it's intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to get the ball back on the... Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Stroud looks to throw. Dancing to his left. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches. On the give, here's Robinson. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Bijan Robinson with a record 4th Super Bowl touchdown tonight. And the Chiefs are starting to pull away in the 4th quarter of this Super Bowl. Well, this, of course, set up by the stop a moment ago on 4th down, and now that might be the score. Now, following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. clock down to 0. And this is not the way to start a drive. Well, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Stroud wants to change it up with an audible. Over the middle, finding Smith and Jigba. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them. Operating from the gun, Stroud being chased out left. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down. Looking to throw, Stroud. He finds his man, complete. That's Gilbert. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Now the Seahawks forced to use their third and final timeout as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. So the delay of game penalty backs him up. It's now 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Stroud. He finds his man, complete. It's Gilbert. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. And the Kansas City Chiefs are the Super Bowl champions. And to the Super Bowl champions, they etch their name forever in NFL immortality.
That's pretty phenomenal right there. It actually gave me chills just to hear you say that, because immortality forever and ever. When you look in the record books, you'll see this team, you'll see their picture, that your name will be a part of it. That's got to be an incredible feeling, because it's been a long journey to get there, and now they get a chance to enjoy it.
And they are the Super Bowl champs. The Lombardi Trophy is theirs, and so are bragging rights for an entire season. What a season it has been. Feels like we have been there every step of the way. Our entire crew doing a wonderful job. Thanks to my broadcast partner, Charles Davis. For all those guys, I'm Brandon Gaudin signing off. We'll talk to you next season right here on EA Sports.